yesterday. And again, this is just one spot that we're showing you, but it's many areas, many people's lives altered forever. And Justin Michaels joins us from Greenbrier County, West Virginia. And Justin, I've been following your coverage all morning long. A picture is worth 1,000 words. That scene behind you is gut-wrenching.
Yeah, Maria, it's really tough to be here, actually, and you can only imagine what it's like for the people who live here. If it's hard for us to be here, the people who are living through this have it, you can't even imagine. So let me give you a little bit of the lay of the land here. This house is clearly shifted off of its foundation by every bit of 30 to 40 feet. It used to be back further. You can see the driveway is completely ripped up at this point. And just to give you an idea of the power of water, this fire hydrant is ripped up right out of the line that it was attached to. Can you imagine the force it took to rip a fire hydrant out of the ground? Just incredible and scary what happened here last night. You can see right now people here are waking up. They're coming out of hiding where they hunkered down overnight, families' homes and different shelters in the area, trying to assess and figure out what's going on. You see the woman right here that has the bird on a stick. She apparently found that bird, has no idea whose bird it is, but that bird is safe after the flooding last night. She found it, and hopefully she'll be able to reunite that little pet with its rightful owner. But another thing that's happening right now, you'll notice there are X's on the cars as first responders and other authorities are walking around. They're putting X's on the cars, Maria, and also houses to identify that they've searched it and there is no one inside. And that is a big push right now to make sure that no one was left inside as the floodwaters came through. And Maria, to give you an idea of the depth of the floodwaters here on this street, I'm 6'2". The water was about 6 feet high, maybe about right here. That's how much water was on this residential street. Back to you.
And that makes you wonder how anything is left standing. And Justin, just I want to ask you real quickly, whenever you see scenes like this, you hear a lot of people say, oh, it's never been this bad. What are you hearing about residents from that area? Have they ever seen anything like this?
I spoke to a police officer who's been on the police force here in White Sulphur Springs for 42 years. He said, we've had flooding. We've never seen anything like this. Other people have said the exact same thing. It floods from time to time. They live on the Howards Creek, but they've never seen anything like this. And in fact, Maria, a woman we spoke with this morning, her house is completely full of mud. Her name is Jenny Miller, and Jenny said they're renting that house, but a family member owns the home. And because it is such a rare occurrence, if ever, for this to happen, they don't have flood insurance. And I can't imagine how any other people around here also don't have flood insurance. When the unthinkable happens, of course, you have to think about that as well. And you know that's weighing hard on the minds of the people here if, in fact, they don't have flood insurance. So it just gets even harder and harder as people are beginning to come out and see what's happened to their small community here in West Virginia.
It's a scene where you say, where do you even begin? All right, Justin Michaels in Greenbrier County, West Virginia for us. We'll be checking back in with you. Thank you so much for bringing us the pictures and the stories of the people who are left there. It's just heartbreaking. But we do, unfortunately, have more showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. And maybe by